downtown Appleton, it's Varsity Roundtable with Ricardo Arguello, Brett Christopherson, and Jim Rosandick. On tonight's show, members of the three-time Division II state champion Notre Dame girls basketball team. Ladies and gentlemen, Ricardo Arguello.
All right, and welcome back to the Varsity Roundtable, weekly look at high school sports in the Fox Valley area, and the only live online high school sports talk show in the state. I'm Ricardo Arguello, part of the USA Today Network Wisconsin digital live stream team. We are here in an amazing high definition on the 10th floor of the 222 building downtown Appleton. And this week, it's a special show. How special? It's a championship show, and we are proud to have 4 members of the 3-time WIAA Division II state champion Notre Dame girls basketball team here to talk about their state championship and what it feels like to be basically a winner all their lives. You know you would love to share that as well. But before we start, I want to let everyone know that we are live and interactive. So if you have any comments or questions, just log into that live chat that you should see if you're watching this on a tablet or a desktop. We have Brett Christopherson over there behind the Dell computer who'll get those questions over to us right away. Don't forget about Jim Rosandick punching buttons behind the live stream machine. I don't really know what he does, but he holds it down on the technical end. But like I do before every show, and girls, you guys were, some of you were on here early in the year. Guys, don't be asking for numbers, none of that stuff. Just basketball, and more specifically, they're champions. So if you want to know how to be a champion, you just give them a question and they'll let you know how it happens. So let's go down the line. First off, I want to just have everyone just kind of say hi first, okay? So go ahead, Hope Barrington. That's one of our guests. Go ahead, say hi. There we go. Yes, beautiful. Okay, and then we have Peyton. Wait a minute. Musio. Peyton. There we go. Yeah, and then we have Emma Syak.
Yep.
There we go. And then Sydney Whitehouse. There you go, Sid.
Hi.
Yes. All right. Rosie, can you get it, though? But we have some other guests here, too. We have the coaching staff here as well. Look at them. They're so shy. Coach Rody. Why don't let's shout it out, because I know Coach Rody. I'm not as familiar with the other assistant coaches, so let's just go down the line. Rosie, keep it on the go ahead. You can go.
I'm Olivia Campbell.
Okay.
Liza Campbell. Caitlin Morgan.
Great stuff. See, we got to give them some love, too. We're going to get to know them a little bit more, right, girls? You're going to let us know some particulars about the coaching staff as we go in on the show, because you deserve it. Yeah, you were just as critical in getting that third state championship in Division II. But let's get some intros here. Both Hope and Sydney have been here before, but I like to just have them do their reintroductions, and then we'll get to know also Peyton and Emma as well. So, Hope, if you can, please let everyone know how you got into playing basketball and what positions you play.
I'm a senior. I've been playing since 2nd grade, and I just started playing because my sister played. And what was the other question?
Joe, did you tell me the positions that you play?
Oh, and then I play a wing or a forward.
Okay, great stuff. Okay, go ahead, Peyton.
So I'm a sophomore, and I think I started playing at the Y when I was maybe 5, 6, something like that. And then I'm a wing.
Okay, and everyone mispronounces her name, by the way. It just seems that way. Go ahead, Emma.
I'm Emma, and I also started playing at the Y when I was probably 5 or 6, maybe, because my parents put me into it, and I would probably say I'm a wing too.
Okay, and Sid?
I'm a junior, and I also play wing, and I started playing basketball when I was younger because of my older sister.
All right, great. And Coach, I think you told me we have a full spectrum of the classes here. So we have Hope is a senior, and the junior is Sid? Yes, okay, great. Emma, you're the freshman? Mm-hmm. And Peyton's a sophomore. See, look at the chemistry, Brett. See, this is chemistry here. Take some notes here. You got 4 classes all here right on the same couch. I'm going to ask the question right away because this is a rare question for me to ask. But when I say, 3-time, Brett, 3-time state champ, how does that make you feel, Sid?
Obviously, it's a great accomplishment, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Not just only winning it once or twice, but 3 times. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, this is Emma. This is your first, but what's that feel like? Because that's not that you guys have any pressure. We'll talk about that for next year. But that feels pretty good. Freshman coming in, and you're a state champ, right?
Yeah, it's really special for sure.
Okay, and you've been a part of now 2 of them, Peyton. What's that feel
Yeah.
like?
Yeah, it's definitely really special. Always a great feeling, no matter how many times it happens. Always really special.
And for Hope, the senior, your 4 years, 3 of them are as a state champion. Did you ever imagine that being the case when maybe you were in Emma's position coming in here as a freshman?
I mean, it was definitely a possibility, but it was just really cool to end my senior season with another gold ball.
Okay, speaking of gold ball right here. By the way, I think Hope, did you drop this, Hope? Is that why the ball? It's a little shaky, but that's the gold. That's a beautiful trophy, championship, and one of many that is in the Notre Dame trophy case. And there, you guys are making a habit of collecting these seemingly every year. Again, Brett, let me know if we have any questions. Oh, we do have okay, let's go to Cyber World right away. They're already itching to ask some questions. What do you got?
Well, just one, and again, we have a pretty nice audience, so anybody who wants to chime in and ask a question, I'm waiting, so don't be shy out there, but go Triton's putting you guys on the spot right away. Are we talking 4-peat yet?
I was
We're
going to
already
ask that
waiting for the
question.
4-peat.
Let's just do it now. I'm sure you guys got asked this question, and I'm looking more like at Peyton Sid and Hope here. When you won the 2nd title, you won a 3rd title, and now for you, Sid and Hope, being what, four consecutive, kind of continuing that. What's that like? Is it premature to talk like that, or is that just something really on the back of your mind? We'll start with Sid and then work our way over.
I think it's obviously something on our mind, and it's something that we want to accomplish. For what we've been doing, it's been working every single time. So I guess we just have to keep doing what we've been doing.
Okay, Emma, pressure. Pressure.
I think that like having a team like this special that works together so well, I don't think it's necessarily pressure. I think like we all know what has to be done, I guess, especially having so many that have done it before.
Okay, how about for you, Peyton?
Yeah, I think it's obviously a goal in mind, especially to make history with that too, but it's obviously not going to be handed to us, so just have to work really hard this off season and in season to hopefully make that possible.
Yeah, and Hope, now, correct me if I'm wrong, Hope is the lone senior, right, on the team, so they're returning quite a bit back. I'm sure you have no troubles like thinking of them as a champion next year, right? Is that what you're feeling? They returned most of the roster.
Yeah, they definitely have a really good chance of doing it, and I know they'll put the work in for sure.
Okay, great stuff. Brett, did you have something else? Okay, again, if you have any questions, just log into that live chat. Brett will get those questions over to us right away. And, of course, the coaching staff, if you have questions. Well, we're going to talk about you. Don't worry about it. So you might as well ask some questions on them, too. Talk about the 2-game state tournament now. You have to refresh my memory because my mind's all over the place here. But you guys outlasted Mark McFarland, right, in the semifinal. And then really played well against Pewaukee. It was made about this in the telecast. We knew about this coming in before, that you guys had lost to them. The first game of the year, I believe it was. Was there a revenge factor there in that way? We'll start here with Hope and then go on down the line.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say that definitely played a part in it, but it also just came down to our defense, especially first and second half. We just did a really good job with that. So.
Okay, Peyton.
Yeah, I think there was a revenge factor to it because obviously we lost the first game against them, but I think it was also revenge from our semifinal game because we really had to prove, kind of come back from how we played that game in order to perform better in the championship game.
Did Coach make it a point to talk about the McFarland game going into that championship game, Emma, maybe she felt you girls could play a little better?
I would say there was definitely a speech prior to the game
Okay.
that I don't think it was really like telling us to play better. I think we all kind of knew that
Okay.
we could perform
Okay.
if we would like perform at our best. There was nothing really to worry about. But.
Yeah, okay, that's interesting. And Sid, if you want to add into that, I'm sure you girls have a certain level of play that you know that you can do. Did you feel that was the case, that maybe that was the case against McFarland? You didn't play Notre Dame ball the way you normally play it? And that's not to take anything away from McFarland because they're a fine team and everything, but there's a certain level you girls play at, isn't there?
I think McFarland really came to play, and I think we just expected going in like we were going to win, but we shouldn't like do that for every game because nothing is necessarily handed to us. So we just have to work for everything, and against a good team, you can't just keep exchanging baskets. You need to defend rather than outscoring a team.
Okay, well put. Well put. Brett, did you say you had something? Okay, Cyber World, what do you got?
It's actually perfect segue. No name on it, but the question is, how did you deal with the pressure as you battled a really good McFarland team? It was a little iffy at times there.
And I know I've talked to Coach about this before because some of your games are kind of like of a blowout variety, right, during the season. So when you get in those close games, how do you feel you handled that, Hope, in that respect?
Yeah, I mean, kind of like our mottos, one by one. we kind of just focused on one play at a time and just really valued those possessions when we needed to.
Okay, anybody else want to add in on that about how you approached it? No?
I will.
Okay.
I don't think we really let the pressure get to us just because we've been in those kinds of situations with a tough non-conference schedule.
Okay.
So I think we were prepared for them in that situation.
Okay. Anybody have anything else to add? No? Okay, good. Brett, you said you had something else?
Nope.
Okay, coaching. No one has anything yet? I'll be watching. Make sure. We're going to talk about you in a second. I'm going to keep on prompting that because I think we're going to have fun with that. Maybe a little bit. The girl's going to let us know certain things about the coaches that maybe people don't know. Look, the Resch, it's not too far away from Notre Dame Academy. Do you consider that kind of like your home stadium in a way? Is that just kind of something that the media will say, oh, they're playing in their backyard or whatever? But do you like playing at the Resch, though? I'm guessing, Sid. Is that easier? You sleep in your own bed, the night before, that kind of stuff. Does that help you think?
I think it is very nice because it is like playing in our backyard because it's so close. And the one year, my freshman year, when we traveled down to
Lacrosse. Yeah,
yes.
not just travel. That's way on the other side of the state. Yep.
It was fun staying in a hotel, but it's always different, like spending the night in your own bed, eating the food that you always eat, just
Okay.
like the game day rituals you do.
What was that experience like for you, Emma, as a freshman playing at the Resch?
Well, the court's obviously a lot bigger.
Right.
And, I mean, it's not that much bigger, but as a freshman, you can tell it's bigger, 100%. And everything about it, it's just I obviously haven't been there before. It's just, I was telling my teammates that I didn't really realize this was a state game until I was there and on the court and there's all the people there. It's just, I think it's really cool that we can go at the Resch and then I can still go home and then.
Right.
I mean, it's really cool.
Peyton and Hope, if you want to add in on that as well, but did you feel did that allow more fans? Or did you feel like you got your whole community out there in that respect? Because they really had no excuse, right, to be there. It's just across town. So did you feel that was the case as well, Peyton?
I think, yeah, in a way, yeah. Just from the support from just younger people and stuff too. I think with it being closer, it was nice that they can come and watch us and support us and stuff too. So that was nice to see just the youth people being there because if it was further away, I mean,
Yeah.
It might have been harder for them to get there.
Okay.
So that was nice too.
Anything to add to that, Hope?
I'd say there was a lot of local fans too, just who following our team and stuff, and they just came to support.
Okay, great stuff. Again, here with Notre Dame girls basketball. We don't have anything, Brett. Again, Hope Barrington, Peyton Musial. Mm-hmm. Yes, okay. Emma Siak and Sydney Whitehouse. If you have any questions, log into that live chat and ask away. Any question that you might have, Brett will get those questions over to us right away. One more question kind of before our halftime here. And Rosie, get it on the coaching staff again. Please, if you could. There we go. Hey, look, Coach Rhodey and the coaching staff, were they nervous? Give us some inside knowledge here. Were they a little nervous? Getting you guys, they've been through this before as well. Were they a little nervous going into those semifinal and final games? What's that like, your coaching staff? Are they cool and collected? Does that kind of help you as well? Anyone can answer. Let's start with Peyton here. Were they in game? Did they have the game face on, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I would say they were definitely kind of cool and collected just because they know how hard that we've been working this whole season. So I think they were just confident in that we get done what we needed to get done and stuff. So. Okay.
Anybody else want to add into that?
I think whenever we're struggling, they always know what to say. They always know what to tell us to help us to succeed, I guess.
Okay. Now, see, we talked about Coach Rhodey the last time the girls were on. Let's talk about the assistants a little bit here. And I'm sorry, Rhodey, you got him on there again. So, and I'm sorry, what your name again?
Olivia Campbell.
Olivia Campbell. There's two Campbells right here on the coaching staff. So, what can you tell me about Olivia Campbell that people might not know?
She was a Titan.
Oh, UWO? Okay.
UWO.
All right. Great stuff. And yeah, are you an alum from Notre Dame? Oh, great stuff. Okay. So, and I take it they all wow, keeping it in house. I like it. But anything else you can tell me about Coach Campbell there? Anything else?
She has good shoe game.
Yes, can we get it?
Yeah.
Well, they all got good shoe game. I like that. Look at that. They got in the Triton colors too. There we go. Yes, the side. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And how about? And I'm sorry. What was your name again?
Eliza Campbell.
Eliza Campbell. So, what can you tell me about Eliza? Sid, I see you smiling right away.
She's really funny.
Okay. Funny as in jokes. Does she have the jokes, or it's just her mannerisms? Maybe you can describe some mannerisms, perhaps.
I think it's everything.
Okay.
Every time I see her in the hallway, we like fangirl over each other, which is
Oh, great stuff. Now, are you related to Olivia too? Oh, great. This is getting better all the time. Really, truly a family. Anything else you can tell me about Eliza?
My gym teacher.
Oh, that too.
Yep, second hour.
And all A's, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, good stuff. And then, last but certainly not least, your name again?
I'm Caitlin Morgan.
Caitlin Morgan. What can you tell me about Caitlin?
She always brings so much energy for the team.
Yeah?
Yeah, always
Yeah.
cheering, always loud.
Okay, right. I see a consensus. You agree, Sid?
Mm-hmm.
All
I
right.
think she also really loves that one song. I forgot what it's called.
Downtown.
Downtown.
Mm. Is that her go-to? Like, okay. Great stuff. So you're getting to know a little bit about the coaching staff here for Notre Dame. Again, 3-time defending state champs. And Brett, we have one more question before halftime. What do you got?
Yeah, it's actually we're all over, right? We have YouTube, the Post Crescent
Yes.
Press Gazette Facebook page. I'm looking at the Press Gazette Facebook page right now. We have a question from Liz Gresh. First, she says, shout out from Ohio. Okay.
Okay.
Also wants to know who has the best dance moves when it comes to the coaching staff.
Oh, more inside knowledge. This is exactly what I want. Yes. So, Peyton, you're laughing right away. So I think you got an answer.
I mean, I would say Caitlin.
Yeah?
Yeah, I gotta say Caitlin.
And they're all pointing to her too. So I think there's a consensus there as well. You're free to. We don't have any music, but you can do a.
Oh, it's okay.
No. Okay. All right. Oh, that's interesting. And did you say you had something else, Brett?
No, that's it. But obviously, Liz, the mother of Gracie, right? And
Yes.
Gracie in Ohio right now. Is that what's going on?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, hopefully she's tuning in as well. Yeah, great stuff. Well, Brett, we're gonna go our halftime, right? Rosie, we let the girls kind of stand up and kind of relax a little bit in that way. Brett, Rosie, we got to go to halftime. Here we go.
Late night, we come alive, keep moving, out of sight, never gonna stop, keep climbing to the top, never gonna stop, get higher and higher, never gonna stop, keep climbing to the top, yeah, never gonna stop, get higher and higher.
And now, back to Varsity Roundtable.
All right, back here at the Varsity Roundtable, we got 3-time state champion, the Notre Dame Tritons here on the show. Again, from my right and down the line here, we have Hope Barrington, we have Peyton Uzio, yes, Emma Siak, Sid Whitehouse. You know what time it is? It's time to put you girls against each other in groups of 2. We're gonna have our little "How well do you know" game. Now, listen, I think it was animals. Did we do animals last time?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, now we're not doing animals again. But I do have a subject that I hope that maybe you girls know, maybe from films you've watched recently, or perhaps when you were younger. It is a movie genre. Maybe the coaches too, if any of them have children or anything, maybe you have watched these. How well do you know Pixar movies? Now, are you familiar with Pixar movies? Come on, you gotta know, like Up and all those guys, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, like Toy Story,
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
The Incredibles. Okay, here we go. In these questions, remember, they start kind of easy and then collectively get more difficult. Okay, now I can't stop the coaching staff from blurting out answers, but I'm just letting you know you're not really helping one or the other. You're kind of, everyone has a shot at it then. So, right? So, Sid and Emma, okay, and Peyton and Hope, okay? You got this. Who won last time? Did you go?
I did.
You and Gracie. Okay, you and Gracie I think won. Okay. Pixar movies, Brett. Here we go. First question. We have 5 and then a possible bonus. Okay. 5 question. Who was the owner of Buzz and Woody in the first Toy Story?
Andy.
Yes, Andy.
we go.
1-0. Girls, it's that
go.
quick. You gotta raise your hand. All right. All right. So here we go. So 1-0.
Teams of 2, you said?
Teams of 2.
Okay.
Yes. So in the movie Up, Russell, remember Russell, needs what merit badge to become a senior explorer? I'm going to give you 4 options. Okay. I'm going to help you out a little bit. Was it first aid badge, the fire making badge, tent making badge, or assisting the elderly? Oh, that was White House.
Yep.
I saw it.
Assisting the
Yes, it was. So
1-1.
we're tied.
1-1.
Okay. You're so happy over there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Question number 3, and we're tied here. In The Incredibles, what is the daughter Violet's superpower?
Ooh.
It's like invisibility and force field.
Yes, you got both of them. We would took either or. Good job. I'm not doubting you. That's very good.
Only 1 point, though.
Huh? They were only worth 1 point though. Yeah. So, but still, 2. We would have accepted either answer.
2-1.
So 2-1. It's SEAC and White House right now leading. Question 4. What was the name of the evil strawberry-smelling teddy bear in Toy Story 3?
I didn't even know that
You
was a
get,
thing.
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, so I told you these get a little bit harder. Sid, you can say whatever you want. You're helping both though.
The Ball Brothers.
Uh-huh.
The Ball Brothers.
No? Am I gonna have to? Did I stump them?
What's the third? There's Lonzo.
Shoot.
Remember, smells like strawberries.
Coaching staff might
Coaches
know.
know. I might get you in this game. Oh.
Lonzo?
No, not Alonzo. Close. It's Lotso.
Lonzo.
It's Lotso Huggin' Bear. They knew what it was. They just misheard them, right?
He's not good at reading lips. Apparently.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're
2-1.
It's 2-1.
Yep.
White House and SEAC. Final regular question. Remember, these get harder. In Monsters University. You know Monsters University?
Yeah.
Look at Emma. She's already shaking her head. She knows. Oh, we'll see about this, Emma. In Monsters University, what is the name of Mike's fraternity? I'm going to give you
Oh.
Sid.
I know it's green.
No, I don't need the color. I need the name, though.
I know.
And I was going to read the four answers here. Or the 4
Oh, you
choices.
Go ahead.
Well, yeah, but I'm giving her a chance to answer. Pass. Well, it's just them then. Okay, so here we go.
Okay.
Shoot.
So 4 choices. I probably should have prefaced the question where I was saying you're going to have 4 choices, but these are the 4 choices, okay? Eta Hiss, Uzma Kappa, Jaws Theta Chi, or Gamma Roar Roar.
It was my cap.
Uzma Kappa.
Yeah.
Now we're tied. And now this is why I had a bonus question, right? So tiebreaker question here, okay? Now, White House, just be not so quick, all right? This is okay. But this is only a one-word this is only a one-answer question. So, in Wall-E, what did little Wally collect and process? He collected and processed. Oh my goodness. Are they going to end up in a tie?
Could be in a tie. You might have to have another tiebreaker.
I don't have another
You have
tiebreaker
to
question.
figure one out quick.
The coaching staff.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
Can you give us a hint?
Yeah, it's stuff that you probably putting things every day.
What?
I think Sid put her
Garbage?
garbage. Yes, I didn't think that would be a tough
Now that you
question.
say that,
Good
now I
guess, and she
remember.
got it
Don't
right.
you remember the movie? He would take the
I never
garbage,
saw it.
I remember
make them into
that now.
cubes.
I just couldn't think of it.
I never
Yeah.
saw it.
Yes.
Now
She knows it very well, the movie very well. Well, Sid and Emma kind of win by default. They kind of got some help, but congratulations. That's okay. Emma, that makes up for you answering the question too early, so we're good. Congratulations on that. But hey, that was fun.
Easy.
You know, I gotta look over these questions a little more. I didn't think I'd stump them so bad, but Brett, I think I'd be remiss if I didn't read off my promos.
Let's do it.
So I'm gonna do this quick. Girls, why don't you just hang out there for a little bit as I do some promos. By the way, Cooney's Embroidery and Sportswear. Get your team, club, or business name out there with Cooney's Embroidery and Sportswear. They customize products specifically to fit their customers' needs. Family owned, Did you know this? For 20 years. They have the skills and experience to customize your apparel and spread the word about your organization. Delivery service is now available as well. So contact them today, 920-731-0922, or at Cooney's 0922 at sbcglobal.net. By the way, Brett, I met the owner of Cooney's over at the girls.
Stacy Gassner,
Stacy
right?
Gassner, yeah. Good guy, Hortonville guy, and real good golfer. My golf swing's terrible.
Yep.
By the way, all of you interested in cell phones and this kind of stuff, we're also sponsored by Cellcom. So this week they have Cellcom Advanced Pay. Don't worry about your contracts or a credit check with the Cellcom's Advanced Pay plan. So Brett, you don't have to worry about your bad credit. All month long, get a free basic phone or select phones for as low as $25.99 when you sign up for any Advanced Pay plan. Visit cellcom.com/save for details. Okay, back to the question. Brett, did you have something from online?
No, but my credit is excellent. By
Okay,
the way.
all
I
right,
don't want
sure.
everybody to
Okay,
think
over 600
wrong
now?
thoughts
All right,
about
that's
me.
nice.
Thank you.
All right. By the way, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Twitter accounts. I think some of you have Twitter accounts. Sid, do you have one? And help?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and, if you want to, let people know your Twitter account. Oh, she's trying to remember it, aren't you?
I think it's Sydney MW_.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any of you ladies have it as well, Peyton?
Mine's just Peyton Musio, capital P, capital M.
Okay.
Mine's just Hope_Bearing.
Emma, you're not on the Twitter.
Not yet,
bandwagon
no.
Okay, I'm at Ricardo de Leon,
Maybe tonight.
DELIAN. So if you
Didn't
can,
say
please
that.
follow me. We talked a little bit about the 4-peat already, but one thing that I noticed, and you talked about it at length, was the community that Notre Dame is, and I really like how, even the coaching staff, we see there's a lot of alumni coming back to help out with the team. How fulfilling is that for you as players, knowing that you kind of have that closeness with the community, and not just that, a lot of little kids you were talking about being there watching you. How important is that? Because that's kind of like an intangible in a way, kind of having that kind of support. We'll start with Hope and go on the way down.
Yeah, I mean, I always remember when I was younger, I'd look up to like the basketball team and love going to their games and stuff, and then just to really be that person that the younger kids look up to, it's just really cool. And like after the game, one girl, she came up and we like signed her t-shirt.
Okay.
And it was just like the best moment for her, and it was just so cool to see that.
You're kind of like a rock star, right,
Yeah.
Peyton? Right, Peyton? Come on, admit it. Well, I'm saying this. So you're if Hope says you're signing shirts and stuff, I mean, how good is that feeling? Because it wasn't too long ago that you were in that position too, right?
Yeah, it's definitely really cool just to be able to have the little kids like look up to all of us and stuff, and like youth night too is always really fun just to see like the support from all the younger girls and just how we all are kind of like their role models, which is always really cool.
Em, I got to ask you that because you're a freshman, right? I got to ask the freshman the question that what's that like? Because it wouldn't Peyton, you weren't too long where you were in middle school and you in the elementary schools doing the same thing, right?
Yeah, it's really cool, especially because I was at the state games last year, and it was just like my friends and I all went. Almost our whole team, 8th grade team, went, and we couldn't wait to be one day like be a part of something like this, and even like volunteering at camp this
Yep.
summer. That's just super cool because I remember I went to camp as a 7th grader, and
Yep.
it's just like it's really cool to see all the kids, even from all ages, just
Yeah.
looking up to everyone.
Sid, I saw you shaking your head as well, right? I mean, that's a big key component, am I right, for Notre Dame and why you ladies are great every year is giving back to the youth. Is that something that coaches kind of stress as well, and that you girls kind of take to heart?
I think it's just so cool with the support that we have from our community, and it's so, I don't know the word, but Hope kind of said it, how we've watched these like girls play basketball, and then just to be those people that the younger kids look up
Right.
to is just so cool.
Okay. All right. Brett, did you have something from online?
Good question here, and last call for questions, by
Last
the way.
call for questions, okay.
Go Tritons wants to know, what is the secret to all of your success over the years? It's a great question.
I'm looking at the coaching staff because they're a big reason why. Is it coaching? Is it players? Is it kind of good fortune, avoiding injuries? What would you say that is? Is it the support? And obviously, it's got to be talent. You girls, you girls are very good players. We all know that. I don't know. We'll start over there with Sid and then work our way back. Is it maybe a mix of all of those as well?
I think everything has like its part in it. Like the coaches, they know how to push us and make us the best players we can be, and just like with playing with each other for so long, we trust each other on and off the court, where we like everything just clicks.
Okay.
Yes.
I would say no matter like who's more talented than who or who has more skills, I think everyone on the team works hard, and I think that shows no matter what like in every game that how hardworking the whole team is.
Okay, Peyton.
Yeah, kind of adding on to Emma, I would just say the work ethic, not only from the players, but I think also the coaches. Like, they put a lot of time into, like, scouting and stuff like that, too. And I think another cool thing is, like, when we're in the weight room, they're in there with us, too. And
Okay.
I think that's really special just to have, like, our coaches be there with us, present with us, like, working out, too, even
Oh,
though,
really?
they're
Okay.
not even playing. So that's really cool, too.
No, I didn't mean that. I meant, yeah, that's cool. I didn't mean like, yes, obviously they all work out, Brett. Like Brett works out like a
I
fiend.
do.
Look at him.
I really do.
He's a body of a Greek god. Anything to add on that, Hope?
Yeah, I'd say it's just a combination of everything. Hard work is definitely a big key, along with just being together a lot of the time, and we just have good relationships, not only on the court, but also off the court.
Does winning these things get old? I'm gonna ask Hope this one. Does that ever get old? Winning that? No.
No.
It'll be, I mean,
yeah, it's just so cool.
okay. No, that's good stuff. Brett, you said you had something else?
I don't.
Oh, okay. I gotta ask this question, and you girls may have seen this question. The coaching staff did. Best team in the state, regardless of division. Look, you girls. I don't know how much you girls think about their coaching staff, but it's really. I watch all the games, right? Everyone sees all the games. You see the Division I teams. You fared pretty well against, right, the Division I teams. Is it safe to say you girls are the best team, regardless of division in the state? Hope, I see you shaking your head. It's okay. You're done. You can say whatever you want now, right? So go ahead.
Yeah, I think we could argue that we are because we've played against some of those Division I teams and we have beat them. So
Yeah. Okay. All right. Anything else to add, Peyton, Emma, Sid?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what she has to say that, it's definitely arguable just because, like, you see Kettle Moraine, they won the Division I state championship and we beat them.
Mm-hmm.
And then also the Nazareth team that we played in
Right,
Illinois, they
yes.
also won the state championship too. So,
Yeah, Emma, again, the great scheduling, right? Gets you girls. Is it cool to think that way? Why can't we just have everyone play each other at the end of the year, right? Just have a round robin kind of thing. But are you the best team in the state, Emma? I'm just making you say it right now as a freshman. Go ahead, say it.
I think that there are a lot of people who would say yes.
I love doing that.
You're including
How about from
some
you,
here.
Sid? Okay, how about from you, Sid?
Yes.
Yes, I like that. Very brief. I think you girls are the best. I know, Brett, am I right? We've talked about this. We consider them the best
It'd be,
team.
what, 2 of
regardless.
the 4 teams in Division I
Yeah.
state tournament field this year, right? So
The resume is flawless, Coach, right? I mean, and you beat the only team that beat you, right? Okay. Enough said. Brett, what was the question?
I think this is a good question to end it with, and it kind of plays off of the conversation right now. But go Tritons again. How do you avoid complacency or being content, given how many victories they've had and how often those are lopsided wins? And how do you just avoid all that from being complacent?
In the coaching, keeping the hunger there, right?
Yeah.
What's that like when you've won at a very high rate, and then you're getting the gold ball, and then you girls have the championship around your neck there? How do you stay hungry? What's that like? I'm gonna start with Sid because you're going in your senior year next year. So how do you stay hungry? Look at the rings too, Rosie. Why don't you girls hold up the ring? Those are beautiful. Brett, how come we don't get rings?
Because we don't win anything.
You don't win
that's
anything.
why.
Yeah, I know. You always got an answer for something, don't you? All right, Sid. What's that? I mean, how do you keep that hunger going?
I think with winning a lot of our games, there's going to be a big target on our back, and
Okay.
teams are just going to want to beat us more. And we just have to. I remember our coach Liz always used to tell us, be hungry but humble,
Okay.
because anything can happen at any given moment. Someone could go down with an injury. The refs may call everything against us. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But we just have to do everything that we can control and just keep working hard and never stop. I don't know.
Well, look, and I'm going to phrase a different question for the younger players here. Having that bar set that high, how much is that for you? Kind of like does that keep you hungry and having to kind of live up to those kind of there's a certain bar that's set here, Notre Dame basketball, right? Emma and
Yeah,
Emma and Peyton.
It's definitely a goal, and I think that obviously like being a freshman and reaching like as some consider the ultimate goal of like getting the gold ball this year, I think it just makes everyone want to just do it again and
Okay.
keep going. So
Okay, Peyton.
yeah, just kind of go like what both of them said with like having a target on our back, but I think that just kind of helps us like kind of be more hungry and stuff in a way, like during practice and stuff too, just know that everything is for a purpose as well, so just kind of doing everything with a purpose so that it adds up in the end.
Hope, did it Did it feel good knowing that every team wanted to beat you, that you were their Super Bowl, I guess, in a way, for lack of a better way to describe it? Did that help keep you hungry, know that every team wanted to give you their best?
I think it definitely did because we had to go into games knowing that every team is going to give us their best and that we just have to do what we know we can do and just work hard and stuff. And also, I think it definitely helps that we have a lot of people looking to play in college too.
Yep.
So then everyone's always that much more hardworking because they have another goal in mind and they just have to keep working hard to reach that goal.
And by the way, Hope's going. You're going to UW, Oshkosh. So, and did Coach have a? Yeah, I was going to say, was there some? A little pull that way, pull you over to the tight. Yeah, okay. How excited are you to play ball over there?
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good stuff, Brett. I think that's it. That's a great show. Thank you. I want to say thank you again to Hope Barrington, Peyton Musial, Emma Siak, and Sid Whitehouse. Thank you so much for taking time out. Congratulations again on winning this beautiful, Brett. We got to get some for us, just because we're winners too, right? Maybe not that cool, but that looks great. Look at that. Do it again, Rosie. I love the way that looks. Doesn't that look beautiful? Not you. There we go.
What am I doing on here?
But good stuff. But congratulations again, girls. Let's do this again, huh? Next year a couple of times. We always love to have the championship shows.
Maybe next Wednesday.
Possibly
boys
next
teams
Wednesday
are
we might
next
have one of the boys teams because I'm going to the state tournament at the Cole Center. Well, we have Nina. They're brilliant.
St. Mary Catholic.
St. Mary Catholic
Peter.
is there as well. So a lot of champions from the Fox Valley area. So congratulations again, girls, and Hope, best of luck to you in the future. We hope to see you three back on the round table again next year as well. So thank you again. And thank you to the coaching staff. Rosie, get it back on them as they're okay, there we go. Congratulations. Why don't you girls give your coaches some love, right? There we go. Great stuff. Thank you, Coach Rhodey, for all the access to the coaches and the players. Again, next week, we're hoping to have another championship show, right, Brett? So if that happens, best place to find out who that will be, go to Facebook.com/Varsity Roundtable. So again, for Brett and for Rosie, I'm Ricardo Arguello for the three-time defending state champs now, Green Bay Notre Dame girls basketball team. See you here again next Wednesday for another episode of the Varsity Roundtable.